Be fine.
Based on the text you said, here's what I would say.
Okay.
Number one, we go, the moment we can, we go walk it with him.
Okay.
You do not tell price. You tell what you think you're going to want him to do based on when we walk.
Okay.
Because we do, we don't want him to know the amount. But we also want him to prepare to be ready to do some things because we don't want to be, y'all got to move in.
Yeah.
At least to one side. And so I would say, we kind of walk, point out the things we're wanting because we'll need an invoice from him. We turn it in, he doesn't know the amount you're getting. But then once he gives it to us, then you can decide to add extra stuff. Because, like, say, to get everything done without painting the whole house, just touch-ups, say he's like, well, it's, $1,000. Well, then you can decide, well, we want extra stuff done or whatever. If there's any money left over, that's where I would say, we'll just need to talk to him and he may be willing to cut, give you a little break back or something like that. Or he might do extra work for you.
Okay.
But yeah, we want to do it beforehand because even though he'll give us the invoice, we want to make sure, his numbers are correct with what we're wanting done.
Got it. My mom and I were even discussing right now, we had this idea of painting both garage doors like a matte black color.
I mean, if there's enough money.
That's what I'm saying. So if there was any leftover money.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I've seen them. The only thing you just got to remember is they get dusty.
Oh,
You just got to spray them off from now and again.
What?
It just, black shows a lot. Like my truck, black shows dirt more.
Uh-huh.
But that's other than that. I like the black look. Even to that point, if you've got lots of money left over,
Yeah.
I say lots, again, I don't know. You might have him paint inside and out both units and have some left over. Again, I don't know. I don't know what he charges for that. I know he's helped a lot of my clients out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say the moment we get it locked and loaded in, we'll get him over there. We'll have to see when they'll let us. We'll just go walk and kind of see, and we'll show them the inspection report as we walk and just say, hey, we need something written up to show what you're going to charge for this. Now, on that, if his total comes lower, we may have him, because I'm going to tell him to break it down by each thing he's going to do. If he's going to paint the garage door, if he's going to paint this, that, whatever. Because then if we're short, we'll add on, fix a fence, add stuff, even if we're not going to do it. That way it comes up because it has to be $3,000.
Okay.
Or extra. It could be $5,000. It doesn't matter. They're just going to give you the check for $3,000, and then you get to decide how he uses it.
And the check is strictly for repairs for the contractor of the unit. Like, it's not, here's $3,000, do what you will for it, right? Like,
that's why it's written to him.
Oh.
You get to hold on to it, but it is not written to. Yeah, it's against the law. So what happened years ago where people were, I want repair amendment. I want to give me $20,000 to fix all this stuff, and then they just took the money like the buyer, and they just didn't do anything. Well, almost like insurance fraud,
Yeah.
Well, then they're thinking it's all done, and they're not. So now it's gotten where you can't get any money back that you don't put into it. An example like being, if we get enough covered, you might get your deposit back, but you won't get more than that back. You just can't.
Okay.
So that's why we went this repair allowance thing, but we have to turn in an invoice to them, to the title company, not to the lender, to title. So Hannah doesn't even know nothing about this. She knows kind of off the record because I just asked her, and she said, well, $9,000 closing costs should be plenty. That's why we went the route of this to get a repair allowance. That way, pretty much, but it goes to him. You get to control how he uses it, but it not goes to him. It is written to him.
Okay, how well do you know this guy? Like, have you seen his work?
He's helped a lot of my clients out.
Okay, so you've seen his work?
Yes, yeah, I have seen his work. He's done some work at my house.
Okay, good.
Hung my TVs up, drilled through rock, my back patio, done some stuff. So yeah, he's done work for me.
Okay, good. So I'm just making sure, like, he's not going to be like cutting corners or anything like that, like he's pretty legit, you know, because there are some contractors that'll, you know, quote you one thing, but then, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
like I have cousins.
That's the thing. The one thing, he doesn't get paid either.
Okay.
You have that check. He doesn't get a penny till it's done. I mean, you know, you got the check, and you just let him know. Look, until the work's complete that you promised you would do.
Yeah.
Sorry, and you don't get paid.
That's another concern of mine.
Well,
So my thing is, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but my thing is that, okay, so if we're closing on the 7th, right? And we got to be out of here by the 11th, okay? That's not very long for him to go in there and doing, you know, a make ready. I don't know how long.
We need to walk it and see what all, to where basically we close on the 7th, which there's a slim chance we could close a day earlier, but we don't know. Any earlier than that, they don't know. It's because the property management company has to get in there. So she has to move out on the 2nd.
Okay.
But technically, that's a Saturday. So she will be gone, but the property management company doesn't go do any of their stuff until their next day open, which is Tuesday because it's a holiday weekend.
And what do they do?
I mean, on our side, nothing. It's all on theirs. She said they walk and make sure that there's nothing that they need to charge her. I was like, it's not going to do shit, so what's the point?
Right.
We still have to do our official walk. I was like, okay. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. So,
yeah, I mean,
they'll walk it Tuesday, which is the 5th. And that's why I'm hoping we might be able to close early.
Yeah.
Is what I'm going to ask. Or if they'll potentially let us close early and we temp lease. If she lets us do that, and the only reason we'll temp lease, and I'm going to tell her, is just so the contractor can get in there.
Yeah.
But we'll just see what she says.
Okay. That makes
ask her and see.
Yeah, if you can ask her, that would be, I'd appreciate you. But yeah, because I think that I don't want him to rush. If you know what I mean, if he has a little bit more time, I'd want him to get the job done and get it done, you know, good and not be rushed.
Just with the quick look we went, what all are you thinking you're going to want him to do?
I mean, honestly, just thinking about it, it didn't, just that damn smell and like the way she's a freaking pack rat. But I mean, I think he just needs to go in. I definitely want the walls, I want the whole house to be painted. The inside to be painted. That needs to happen because like the walls were really dirty, dingy, and I want to be able to pick out the paint as well. So can I pick out the paint?
I don't know the $3,000. I have no idea. $3,000 may not cover to paint the whole house. I don't know.
Well, shit. If I gotta go buy a damn paint gun, my damn self.
If what?
If I gotta go buy a paint gun, my damn self, and get it, I'll do it. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What we'll do is we'll get a quote from him and see. And then once we know, I'll tell him, look, dude, we need you from this date to this date locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Where basically the day we do the thumbs up, you're there. And we have to have it turned over to y'all on the 11th. Really more than that. It's got to be like the 10th because you got to move in.
Mm-hmm. I know that there's going to be weather stripping that needs to be around the door and the windows.
Yeah.
And that window seal with the AC unit.
The weather stripping is literally, it's a sticker, and he'll do it, but it's adhesive on around it. That's
okay.
Literally, the new builds, they put those up the day you close.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess I can go to Home Depot and get that.
The window seal, I think, is in, I don't remember which one that's in, the torn up window seal. But yeah, I mean, we'll just give them a timeline. Like, look, we need you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of go from there. Sounds good?
Sounds good. What's his name?
What?
What's his name?
Oh, I need Marcus. I'll have to look it up. I'll tell you his number. Marcus, I can't remember his last name.
Mexican.
Jones? No, he's a white gentleman.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Marcus Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the money, I think he does the best job for the money. That's just my experience with him. Unless if you were wanting an intricate knocking walls down, all that, I wouldn't. I haven't seen him do that kind of work. But for what I think we're doing, I think he would do it cheapest for the amount. That's honest truth.
Yeah, I definitely want.
Or any.
I definitely need the rooms painted. I need like the living room painted, like the walls, the kitchen. Everything needs a good paint. Like the whole house needs to be painted again. Like the house was really nasty. It really was. And I mean, so that's definitely important for me. If there's any, the door frames, I think in the bedroom doors, those were all jacked up. I think that's where her sons lived or something, in those rooms with all that shit in there. Okay, those door frames, like those need to be fixed because those were all jacked up. I don't even know what the window sill is gonna look like after they take out that damn window unit in that one room that we went into. So I don't know what that's gonna look like. So if that needs to be repaired, then yeah, I definitely want him to fix that.
Like I said, we'll just go and walk it and see what he says or what he has and kind of go from there.
Okay.
Ask him if will they provide
I'm going to
us
ask when we can walk it again.
copy at the closing?
What, Mom? What'd you say?
Will they provide us with an inspection copy of that inspection at the closing?
Will they provide us with a copy of the inspection at the
And
closing?
we can highlight things before we go through.
Inspection for what?
Inspection for what, Mom?
And when he did the inspection at the house, Nate.
Okay, we would just have to print those out. I mean, it's 108 damn pages.
I have that. I have it print. I mean, we could print that out. That's ours. That's not theirs. That is ours.
Okay. If you could print that out for me,
we can print that.
if you could print that out for me, I really appreciate that.
I
I don't want to use my damn ink.
That's what I'm saying.
I just bought this printer and I'm like, I mean, if you can use your office ink, like, why not? I don't want to use mine.
No.
I just
We'll
bought
print
the
it ahead
printer.
of time. That way you've got it. That way you can make chicken scratch notes and stuff on it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're the man.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you for answering my questions. I was just a little concerned about that, but okay, I feel good. I feel really happy moving forward, even though that lady's a bitch. And like, I'm sorry, but she is. Like, she made it very difficult. But I appreciate you, Michael, for
I think that most people that own duplexes just feel like they're in demand, and so they can do what they want.
God,
This is how houses were 2 to 3 years ago.
really?
Normal houses, not just it was. People literally were going in saying no repairs, period. No close. Like they would. I had people going in saying, "Look, I'll pay all my own closing costs and fees, no repairs, and I'll pay $10,000 over asking price."
Damn.
It was that crazy because it was like 10 to 15 offers on every home.
Yeah. And the market was really low. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, it's just people are greedy though. I'm just like, she's just got some nerve. Who does she work for? Who's that property?
Managed by
Yeah, managed by. Is it JWC?
JWC, which I don't like them.
I'm gonna freaking Yelp them.
Better than my previous experiences, because it's like if you want to see a normal house that's being rented or whatever.
Yeah.
If you call them on a Friday, if you do not get a hold of them on the phone Monday through Friday, because they don't work weekends, you can't go see the home on the weekend, period.
Wow.
So if it hits the market and you call it 5:02 on a Friday,
Yeah.
the earliest you might be able to see it is Tuesday, because they answer the phone on Monday, and then you need a 24-hour notice. And they don't care. Literally, they do not care. Why anyone would literally want to work with them? Because they have a clause saying, if we're going to manage your property, then if you sell it, we want to be the ones to sell it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean most brokerages do that, but the problem then is they don't answer.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're just
Listing
very
agents are
difficult.
literally the same people that work in that office where they do their rentals. That's how it works. She's like, yeah, this lady dealt with the rental,
and then now is helping as a seller, and I'm like, that's just, I mean, you got to work weekends in, like.
Mm-hmm. It don't make no
You
damn
know,
sense.
rental industry is a Monday through Friday, most places,
Yeah,
like the offices. But selling homes is not.
exactly. Yeah, you're on the buyer's time.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you are. The buyers usually, when do most people have time to go look at homes?
On the weekends, of course. Yeah.
Weekends and after 5.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And they live it off of, they work the exact same times that you do, and that's it.
And
It's like, well, do you really want to sell this house?
Right?
Yeah.
They make it real difficult for you. No, I got
There
you.
go. So yeah, so I'll keep you posted. If I hear anything else, I'll kind of let you know, and we'll kind of go from there.
Okay. I appreciate you, Michael. Thank you so much.
No problem. Y'all have a good day.
All right. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
He's